There was enough reason for the pomp and ceremony that took place today at the Belize National Coast Guard headquarters off Mile 4 on the George Price Highway. It was their 7th anniversary and the noteworthy promotion to flag rank of its captain, John Borland, to the highest possible title for Coast Guards, that of Rear Admiral. It was on November 28, 2005, that a maritime unit of the Belize Defense Force branched out to form the Coast Guard service with an enlistment of only 54 men. But the service is grounded in a solid strategy and with continuous development.
Our core strategy seeks to address the root causes of maritime crime, and together with our sister agencies such as Restore Belize, we are making a difference. The Coast Guard strategy calls for continuous development, modernizing and increasing in capacities that will take the Coast Guard from strength to strength until we are completely able to dominate our sea spaces, which are almost twice as much as our land areas. We are currently in the process of selecting qualified young men and women to attend the prestigious United States Navy and Coast Guard academies, as well as Officer Candidate School. These are institutions that produce some of the greatest leaders of today. We require high standards of performance, fitness, and robustness from our men and women, but equally we provide the environment for them to achieve these standards. We may be small, but we pack a potent punch, and together we will continue to seek perfection under a leadership that is open to change and all about building the team.
And building the team is exactly what the government intends to do, said CEO in the Ministry of National Security, Colonel George Lovell, who deputized for Minister John Saldivar.
Through the leadership of Captain John Borland, we are making every effort to maintain our operational readiness abreast of the ever-changing landscape. The recent acquisition of the Boston Whalers vessel, the Defender-class safe boats, and other maritime assets, and just recently, the creation of the Coast Guard Special Warfare Unit are testament to Captain Borland's effort. Include the construction of an operating base in the San Pedro Umburgues Key Town, which is on schedule for completion in April of 2013. The recent construction of the main pier at Hunting Quay and the plan arrangements for the construction of another operating base also at Hunting Quay, which is scheduled for commencement next month.
Infrastructural accomplishments aside, Borland's personal achievement of attaining flag rank was the highlight of the event.
I, Captain John A. Borland,
having been appointed a Rear Admiral in the Belize Coast Guard, do solemnly swear.
After receiving the symbolic Admiral's flag, which henceforth will be flown at all Coast Guard events at which he is in attendance, Borland emotionally remarked that it was not an easy road.
My achievement here today is the culmination of many years of ups and downs, highs and lows, sweat and tears, and endless hours of reading, writing assignments and projects. I am greatly appreciative of the sacrifices made by my own people, my own Coast Guard family, who, without me for an entire year, were able to hold together in order for me to complete my studies at the Navy War College. The government of Belize and the Ministry of National Security, who at the highest level had to make the decision to allow me to be away for a year. To my own immediate family, my wife, my mom, my children to whom I owe everything, you guys are the best.
Today's parade, commanded by Lieutenant Monima, displayed the seamen's agility and versatility with weapons. And while the enrollment remains relatively small in comparison to international numbers, the service has grown to 152 men and women over the past 7 years. And according to Rear Admiral Borland, it continues to strive for more.
We are in the process of getting an approval to actually double the strength of the Belize Coast Guard from 152 to 332. The Coast Guard continues through the years to carry out its mandates of maritime safety, security and protection Our roles are many. Our responsibilities include the enforcement of all maritime laws at seas. We are actually policemen of the seas. And many of these responsibilities we carry out, we enforce unilaterally, but many of them we do on a joint forces concept, utilizing the interagency concept.
Borland completed studies at Navy War College prior to his promotion, but he says that his promotion is secondary to the growth of the service he heads. During the ceremony, Lieutenant Commander Elton Bennett, who deputized during Borland's study leave, was also promoted to the rank of commander. The accomplishments underscored today signaled quite a milestone for the numerically small number of men and women who must patrol 14,000 miles of seas of our country and who do so on a daily basis to secure Belize's fishing industry and to protect our shores from drug traffickers. Reporting for Love News, I'm Marian Ali.